How does one go from almost dying to living with the love of her life in Paris? Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. Sometimes you just don't know where life is going to take you, and I think that this last year is a complete testament to that for me. Let's rewind. Was singing for the Rock of Ages people who created a show around our band. We performed for thousands of people. Fantastic experience, and they really enjoyed the show, and we really enjoyed them.
Sick the entire time.
You guys, I literally thought I was gonna die.
I couldn't get up or do anything before, during, and after shows. I was puking and sleeping. Like literally, if you went back to the green room, I was laying on the floor. I would be shaking. I'd go on the stage and I'd be shaking and nauseous, and I thought it was all kinds of things, seasickness or exhaustion or all kinds of things. I could cry. Like, I was so sick, and that's partly why I couldn't like talk to people as much after the shows, because I just felt sick all the time. And like, even like Matt, our drummer, he was telling me, he was like remembering how he had to bring food to my room because I couldn't even get out of bed to go eat. I mean, like, every day. It was very rare that I left my room. And then and he was even reminding me that I couldn't really walk very quickly, so I would just like be hobbling. I saved all my energy for the shows, so every time I did a show, it was like everything I had. I was sick the whole time, and I'll tell you, one of the things that I think makes me have gotten through it without like dying is garlic. This garlic saved my life.
I actually was infested with parasites. They were 12 inches long.
So I think I picked something up and then picked something up and then picked something up and then didn't know, and then we have like generations of families of worms. Isn't that great? I call them my little dudes. My mom hates it. She gets mad at me. Don't make them people. And like, but they're like little dudes. Like I feel that you guys, I know where they are. Like, they move. It's gross. Talking about, I mean, like the mental fog and the anxiety and all the stuff that comes with this, because they destroy your system. They just completely come in and go, we're going to take over your system, and you're going to eat what we want you to eat and feel what we want you to feel because it helps us. And that's basically, it's like some kind of weird possession, but they're like real. So
I actually was so ill that I had to cancel everything for the year. Every gig, the band had to be broken up. I have been, for the last 8 months, so ill that I've almost died. I was laying down for about 7 months and barely could function. Every time I had any spare moment of time, I spent going online and trying to connect with people through videos.
It's really close to the full moon, so every time it's close to the full moon, I have a hard time, and I start feeling really sick and I can't really get up. It started yesterday, I spent half the day in bed, and I throw up every full moon, and I have for over 6 months since I've been on the ship, which is crazy.
The parasites had gotten into my brain, into my organs.
Turns out it's been affecting my liver, is looking low, my adrenals are shot. She could see that I have a sore, my throat is really sore, my glands are really swollen, she could see that. And my blood pressure is super low, and I wasn't able to raise it because they've been basically killing me. So I'm so depleted. She said that she could see the toxins, she can see them in different tests and things. I'm not even allowed to start the drugs until I can get my system up, because it's not strong enough to do the system yet. So I have 2 weeks to build it up so that I can take the drugs. This is just crazy. Hi, I'm writing to update everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. I've had a rough day today, and I'm headed right now. I can feel I'm on a downward spiral, but it's all part of the process. It's all part of what this is. So I don't want to say don't be worried, because that's a stupid thing to say, but don't be, because it's part of the thing. And when you kill these things off, the die-off is so intense that you can actually die from die-off. Some people get cancer or die. I mean, it's all kinds of... It's intense. So we're not ready for the meds yet. I have to build up, because I'm already experiencing so much toxin release that my body can't process it quick enough. I hallucinated for 2 hours, that you're not really asleep, but you kind of are, and you're doing things, but you're not awake, but you think that you're really doing them, and you're having conversations, but people aren't there. It was just crazy, and it was nauseous, and it was awful for 2 hours. And then I've been on and off throughout the day, getting pains or disorientation or confusion, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. But look, here's my bag from the doctor with the vitamins, and I have some more here and here, and then I have all of these that I have. Then I have to take those every couple hours or whatever, and then I have a bunch of stuff in the refrigerator too. And because some things have to be refrigerated. And then it's a process of take this, wait an hour, take that, wait an hour, take that, wait an hour, eat, take that, wait an hour. It's I just want you guys to know that if anybody out there is sick or going through anything, and they're not alone, and it is hard, and it is hard for anybody to understand what you're going through but you, and I totally beyond understand that, because a lot of times my mom asks me how I am, and I'm good. I mean, right now I can talk to you, but there are moments when I don't even know what she's saying to me. I don't even know it, and it's up and down, and I can't predict it. That's why I'm okay, I'm feeling okay enough to have a video, but there are moments when I'm I feel okay, I feel almost myself, and then literally 5 minutes later I'm down for the count. I can't move. I'm aching. I had kind of a rough day today, so I couldn't really do any live stuff. You can hear my voice is gone, but I know it's getting better. So, and you know what? I just hope that you guys remember that no matter how bad it gets, it's so temporary, and nothing should stop you. If there's one thing that I know is that time is the most valuable thing I have. So every minute that I feel just a little bit okay, I try to just soak up as much as I can, and love the people around me that I can, and send love to you, and try to make the most of it, because you just never know when it's going to be taken away. So be grateful.
There were many days that I actually thought about what I needed to do to make my last words with people. In case I passed in the night, did I say everything I needed to say? Did I do what I wanted to do? Did I take care of my stuff so that my mom's not left with it? I really was planning for my death. It just completely shifted the way that I think about my life. You start to think about, well, who are you spending your time with, and have you said everything that you needed to say, and have you truly given to people? I started to do things online to help inspire other people. I made sure that I kept my positivity as much as possible. It was literally my lifeline, was being able to go online, create something. Because if you're going to die soon and you're dying a lot younger than you think that you would have, you want to make sure you've done everything you can. So that's what I did.
And let me just say, like, all of us out there that are going through it, this is temporary. I have to remind myself all the time that this isn't who I am. It's not an indication of who I am in the world. It's just something I'm going through, and just like you guys. So I just want you to know that you're not alone.
8 months of complete thinking that I'm going to die and not being able to function and wishing I could be out of my body because it felt so awful to be there. And you're weak and dizzy and so fast forward, it is freaking amazing to go from total thinking you're going to die to now I'm in Paris with the love of my life. Grew up together, but we've never actually met as an adult. And now, because I was having to go alive and because I changed the way I was doing things, I was able to connect with him. But the truth is, like, if you are in a place where you're not feeling good about your life, find something that you can motivate yourself with to do, even though you're too exhausted, or like myself, I was so sick I could barely see. If you do that, you don't know where that's going to take you. Just the effort that you do to try to make your life better, it actually brings something amazing into your life, like it has for me. It's really been about you guys that my life has been better. If I hadn't have gone live, I would never have met Adam J. I would never be here in Paris. I would never be in love.
I was going to throw up. I dry heaved a couple times. I took my pills. I started to feel a little bit better. Then I started feeling bad again. I took a nap. But we're killing these little suckers.
Okay, he has spent like 5.5 hours doing this meal. He's about to present it to me. It's super cool. Okay, ready?
Cool.
Ready?
Look, he's so beautiful. This is so amazing. This is perfect. Holy shit, this is a fucking masterpiece. And none of y'all get to eat it, just us. Oh my god, hands to the chef. Yes, he's beautiful. Look, he did everything.
There's a fancy paper towel napkin.
Yay! Never been in love like this before in my whole life. For me, it was about contributing. Like, the more that I was able to contribute to other people, the more that gave me more energy. And it's because I pushed through and found a way to contribute that made me happy.
If you do something every single day that keeps you growing, that keeps you looking for something bigger, that keeps you motivated to get up every single day, you're going to find yourself in a place that you absolutely love.
One thing that I know for sure is that you always need to remain as positive as you can, and you always need to find something to live for, even when you think that you're not going to be there any longer. You always need to find something that makes you happy, or that gives you purpose, or that expands your mind, or that can give you something to hang on to get you up in the next day. No matter how you're feeling, you want to strive for that no matter what. When you think that your life is over, you can choose to live your life totally full out. And because I was living full out, because I was using all the spare time that I had whenever I felt even a little bit okay, I was able to go online and make amazing connections with different people that I had never made connections with before. And I was able to meet the love of my life.